All right, hey guys, we're going to do a quick review of our trade group. Okay, this is Hidden Harmonics Trade Group. We have 33 members active, and we're going to go through and I'll show you kind of how everything works, the different channels, and then the amount of stuff that is offered for what you get. There is a full course option which you could sign up for. It comes with 6 months of the Slack group. There is a $100 a month option where you get just the Slack group, where you get the trade ideas. I do not recommend that one, only because this is a very intricate trading system. Okay, if you're coming in here just to get trade ideas and to kind of see what everybody's doing, I just don't suggest doing it without the course. Only because if you do not know the rules and how everything works, you're going to have a really tough time with this system. If you take your time, learn everything, you can make a lot of money. Okay, and we'll go through and do kind of you can read some of the reviews in here. If you see the amount of interaction and the really good traders we have from all over the world, you'll see a lot of value in what we're doing. But you'll see a lot of really quality posts for some just really amazing traders. People take their time and explain everything. Just really good information shared day in and day out. You could really get a good grasp of what we do in here and how well it works. Basically, I'll just go through and kind of show you everything real quick. But a lot of ideas shared, different patterns, connecting patterns. We all trade the same exact way, minus one person uses a lot of DOM and Jigsaw, but they still use our system. But he still explains everything very well, makes a lot of money, but consistent money. So he's a really good member to have. Kind of shares a daily plan. Otherwise, every other member trades exactly how that I explained to them, and you just get a lot of different stuff in here. Just trade reviews, information shared. There's a lot of stuff in here. You notice these are all in the same day. So in one day, we have just a lot of stuff being shared. I was trying to get to some of the reviews. Let me see here. You can just see people really get into stuff. The only thing, you don't see all the replies, but if you go into the replies, if someone has a question and you're not sure, you really get really good answers. This is one of our members. He's tripled his account 3 times since joining it. He's doubled his account, I think, 4 times. Well on his way to having a real big account. Just my first member, but he's really good. Took a lot of time to understand the system. But we have some people from all over the world, Germany, Saudi Arabia. We have a couple people from Germany, a couple people from Sweden, Hong Kong. We have people from Australia. We have people from New York, New Jersey, Florida. We have people from all over the place. Canada, you name it. We have a lot of members in here from all over the place. I know I'm missing a few guys if I am. But the stuff that's shared is really good stuff. And if like I said, if someone has a question, you really get thought out answers. If you just take a time to read some of these reviews, this is a member from Hong Kong. You get really amazing stuff. If you read, take a second. You can just pause your screen. I'm not going to spend too much time here because if the video is too long, I can't share it. Just tripling an account. We've had members go from 2,000 to 20,000. We've had members go from 25,000 to 50,000. We've had members go from 400,000 to well over $1 million. We everything in between. But the nice thing is if you take a second and read the reviews, you can see exactly what I'm talking about. A member from Australia, he's a lawyer. And Najwa's from I believe New Jersey. If you take a second and read these reviews, these are people that really take their time to explain stuff. there's just really people that appreciate what I've shared with them. The type of stuff that we do in here, you're not going to find it anywhere else. People say they trade harmonics, they do not trade them like we do. I can tell you that. And we trade them on 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 1 hour, daily, weekly, monthly, doesn't matter. All of our setups, they work. We hit them weekly, we hit them day in, day out. But if you pause your screen and read some of these reviews, you're going to start to understand how important that this group is and what can happen to your trading. If you read some of this stuff, people that weren't profitable for a really long time, several years, and now are making money 100% of the time, not 100% of the time, but total opposite. Like their P&L is actually really starting to move. Just take a second, read some of these. You can pause your screen. There's just a lot of information shared on here, and a lot of it gets deleted too. So I'm just going to show you different channels, different plays, like what we're looking at, what we're watching. We trade the same 6 setups. So if you understand that, you'll realize our patterns are procedural, and when you're trading the same patterns on every time frame, it's really easy to start to understand when people are sharing their ideas, their trades, and there's just nonstop information all day long by people that trade for a living. Okay, this is what people do. We don't have any BS traders in here. We don't have people that post memes and a bunch of nonsense. This is all about trading, and it's trading in a very professional manner, and we have amazing members. I want people to share to see what's possible in a real trade room. I'm not talking about people that are paper trading or BSing. This is real trades in real time, entries, exits posted, on all time frames. There is a lot of information. You have your NQ channels, you get your plays, and then you get the replies on how they do. People, they actually show, where their entries are, where their exits are. You get a lot of stuff in here, and it's nonstop. These are all the same time here. This is one day, so you could just imagine over a month or a week, how much information is shared. It's nonstop patterns. Everything that you could imagine, it's shared. Just really people taking the time to help other people, and the stuff works is what really it just going over. This is like a VIX pattern that I shared, and what it does to the market. But we use DXY, VIX, and we use, like I said, the same patterns day in and day out. But just really good information. Most of the guys, I'll say, trade ES. ES is the most important channel in here. And you'll see, and again, I've been on vacation for 2 weeks, so these are just my guys going back and forth. You don't even see me posting anything. I've been on vacation, but this is how active the group is, even when I'm not around. So you can pause your screen to read everything. I'm not going to go through and read everything. You can pause it at any time, read the stuff. These are very professional style traders, meaning the stuff that they share and the ideas and kind of what everyone is doing is really important. But you can really learn very quickly if everyone's trading the same way in a professional manner and explaining their entries, their exits, points for, points against, results, different harmonic patterns, connecting patterns. But these guys understand really deeply our system. And this is the type of stuff that you need to grow under a system. This is somebody's, daily prep, what they're looking for, levels they're looking for. This guy is making a lot of money, a lot of money, but explaining his different theories, going through, people ask questions, and you'll see just a ton of this is all in the same day. Now we're still on the same day. You have to understand. So just imagine what is, what it's explained. And what you get, and again, this is when I'm away, so you can imagine when I'm around, you'll see I'm still not in any of these, but it's all the same day, right? So you get a lot of different posts, ideas, people explaining, like I said, their levels, what they were looking for, distribution, accumulation, what exactly they're looking for each day. So you have a real professional approach to trading. This is, I tell people I don't want anybody in here looking for signals. Are there stuff shared? Absolutely, every single day. But I want people that actually know how to trade, understand the system, and can do it the same exact way. I missed this message. But you'll see, this is when I was right before I went away. But you'll see a lot of different. These are my particular posts, so you'll see, where I get into stuff, what I'm looking for, where I'm looking to get out. But you get a lot of different, things. Let me see. I just want to show you one other thing real quick. I just don't want to make the video too long because then I can't share it. Same thing. You get. This is one of the stock channels. There's a couple different stock channels, but you see how many posts there are. It's nonstop information shared all day. This is probably our most talented trader. Just absolutely incredible, the stuff that he does with SPX options. He takes his time to explain to everyone. Just an absolutely amazing trader. I can't tell you how good he is. Just really pleased to have him on board. But you have people in here, really, really sharing great ideas, different books, different YouTube things. There is stocks in play, so you can get an idea of what people are looking before. We're looking to buy JMIA around 340. So you have ideas, and you have stuff that people do trade reviews. What we're looking at going into next week, we're looking net to get short. AMD, we're looking to buy it down here, but you get really, really good stuff and people with really good responses and explain everything really, really well. I can't tell you, enough about this trade group. It's come such a long way. Just really, really good members. I don't advertise this anywhere. It's all through word of mouth. I posted everything on StockBee, and then, I said I was going to leave and do my own thing. And people came with me, and then that's one of the best trade groups I would say around. But that's it, guys. I'm going to show you a couple more things. I'm going to cut this one off. Different study, different patterns, what to look for. What people's trades. Explaining SPX options, 2,000% in a few minutes. What we used on that play to get that. The stuff that's being shared in here you won't see anywhere. I'm going to give you a sneak peek into the course. And if you read the reviews for my videos, I take real time to explain everything. But if you go through and read the reviews, this is above and beyond. I have probably 100 hours in my actual course of different videos that explain everything. But this is just my first video from coming back vacation, and you can see the responses. People, one, they appreciate that I'm back, but two, they really, really appreciate the videos. If you read this stuff, you'll see the type of you can pause your screen and read any of this. You'll see what I'm talking about. Just really, really, really great responses. People love the stuff that I share. There's 20-minute videos, 55-minute videos, hour videos, 2-hour videos, but it's nonstop stuff shared all the time. This is the short version of the course, and then we have a full version of the course I'll do a separate video on. You guys can look out for that. But people really appreciate the stuff that I do. And I do something else too. This is kind of explaining DXY, and this is where we get really intricate in how we use DXY to kind of explain anything. And people appreciate this stuff. But this is not a regular trade group. This isn't a bunch of kids messing around. This isn't a bunch of furus sharing nonsense. I was taught by a professional. I trade as professional as you possibly can imagine. But the stuff that's being shared in here is bar none. I don't think anything even comes close. And if you really dive into this, you can ask me for a free week into the room. A lot of people that do the free week, they end up converting over. But there's just a lot. These are all videos now, so this is the short version of the course, like I said. So could you imagine what the long version of the course is? And I make videos every single week. And that's it, guys. It's nonstop. These are all videos. These aren't just posts. Everything is real deep understanding of everything, and then people really give the feedback to kind of instill what goes on in the videos. And this is pretty much it, guys. That's kind of what I wanted to share. I'll go through and do the long course video so you can see how intricate that is, how it's designed, why it's different than every other trading course in anywhere. And that's it. There's just a lot of stuff in this, what we offer. Again, we have a full course version option. It comes with 6 months of the Slack. We have a $100 version option, and I'm going to be coming up with a shorter version course where you can just pay. You know, it's going to be a lesser value. It's almost done, and then you can sign up for the course after and pay like a kind of a la carte thing where you get a short version of the course. Then you have to show me that you can pass everything, and once you can do that, I give you a couple tests. You explain that you understand the system, and then you can do the $100 a month option. And I'm going to be offering that really, really soon, just to give people that can't afford. You know, the course is a little expensive. I'm trying to explain stuff to you know, I want my goal is to get 300 traders under my belt. That's my goal. I want 100, and then 200, then 300, and I want to offer something for everyone. You know, the only thing is, if you pay for the cheap version of the course, you're not going to have access to the full version. You're going to have access to a smaller version of this course, but it's going to have all the methodology, just not explained so deeply. All right, because the amount of time and energy and effort that I put into these videos, there is a lot of stuff being shared, and that's it, guys. I don't know if I did the general yet, but you'll see just, you know, nonstop information being shared in here, and it's just you know, it's really good stuff. You see people posting their returns, you know, 50% return on 1 or 2 trades. Not a whole lot of stuff shared in this channel, but if you really, I'll do a posting of the review. Let me see if I can add that really quick without getting in too deep here. You know what? I'll add a link to that too, so you can read the Evernote file if you have any interest in joining us. If you do, just shoot me a message on TradingView. You can shoot me a message on Twitter. You can just ask a question under, you know, under this video post, and I'll reply to something that I can email you to. But that's it, guys. This is what we do for a living. We make a lot of money. We do really well, and that's it. There's a lot of stuff being shared, you know, from cheat sheets to just everything. There's a little bit of everything on here. Different books, you name it, guys. Everything on this thing is extreme value, and that's it. That's kind of what I wanted to share. You know, I get a lot of questions about the room. You know, I offer a free option if you want to just come in for a week and see what's going on. And then again, if you want to do $100 a month just to try it, you can do that. And if you want to dive right into the course, it will be the best decision you've made in your trading. I can assure you that. And I guarantee it, right? I personally guarantee it. You know, if you don't like it, it's not for you. Money back, full, no questions asked, and that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and let me know what your thoughts are, please.